Hey there, welcome back to Tips Over Tea. This is episode 18. I am Nicole, your host. We had the great pleasure of speaking with Andrea Hammer today, who is the inventor of the MaxPAC. Are you familiar with the MaxPAC? Whether you are or not, I want to encourage you to tune in because you get to know the inventor owner or you get to learn about the MaxPAC itself. Are you ready? Go grab your tea. I'll see you soon.
Especially in Florida.
Especially in Florida. Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 18 of Tips Over Tea. I'm so excited to be here talking with Andrea, the inventor of the MaxPAC. It's an amazing fitness training device. I hate saying device because device sounds so metallic to me. And
It's a weighted training pack. Yes.
Weighted training pack. I love it because I love my set. So I just in reading your bio, you've got an extensive background with like health and wellness. It's pretty cool that black belt in Tai Kwan Do, you had like a women's self-defense program, right? And you're just like certified in so many different areas of wellness. But you were corporate at one time.
Yes, right? It was. I was a licensed mortgage broker for 20 years. I did financing.
Wow.
Until the mortgage crash. I mean, I always was exercising. I was always, fitness and well-being. But, that was my fun thing I did on the side in the weekends and the evenings when people go, we can work out with you. Can we come over? Mm-hmm. And I would do it for fun. Mm-hmm. Until, life throws a lot of changes at you and you decide that you give up corporate and do what you really love from your heart. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And then the mortgage crash was the impetus for me to do that. So God led me on the right path.
Right.
Not that I wasn't grateful for what I did before. I helped people own homes and nest their families. So that was rewarding for me at that time. So now the segue into the real soul journey purpose. And here's where I am now.
I love it. I love it. So what led you to invent the MaxPAC? Because like you deal with nutrition and fitness and there's so many things. And of course, fitness was your primary background, right?
Well, actually I started in martial arts and I was black belt in martial arts and I did a lot of physical fitness. My pseudonym was, a Navy SEAL. So we had a lot of that. And it was outside in dirt and grass and muck and rainstorms and jungle gyms and you're never going to get attacked in the dojo. So what are you going to do outside, right? So what are your surroundings? So I started with analytics and science of martial arts. There's a lot of that. And then from there, because of the anatomy and the physiology and the kinesiology, I went and became a certified fitness trainer and health and wellness coach, certified fitness nutrition, weight management, a lot of things. But the reason I segued into this training is, especially for women, is where I have my niche in self-defense now. I don't fight big guys anymore. Trying to keep my parts a little bit longer. But I wanted to provide a safe and effective training methodology that was not metal. Right? Dumbbells, weight plates, kettlebells, the heavy metal in the gym. It's going to always be a standard. I'm not trying to replace it. I'm just trying to add some new protocol that's soft-sided, but the weight distribution shifts when you shift and it involves the grip. And there's hundreds more variable ways to use it. And I wanted something that was really safe and effective across all demographics. So there's beginning, intermediate, advanced to military level. I've brought it to the Pentagon where I met you and sold it there at the Pentagon and the Pentagon Gym, the Pentagon Athletic Center, the PAC, the MaxPAC's in the PAC. Yay! I was there. What an honor and a privilege to be there and do that. So I wanted it because I've dropped enough metal on my feet. I've broken enough bones with self-defense. I just wanted something safer, but that could really shred you.
Yeah.
Right? Because of how you had to hold it. And there's so many other forms of equipment in the gym, like a medicine ball. Nobody ever calls it a basketball of sand, but it's round and you can only hold it with two hands open, right? So I wanted to invent something that was more rectangular, that had different grips and different ways to use it that you couldn't do with something that was only circular. So you can row them and throw them, squat them, press them, balance on them, ab crunch on them, foot massage on them, yoga poses, Pilates, martial arts moves. It's a fabulous, especially the big one is the medium size, intermediate size. Ugh. And they look like pillows, but I'm telling you,
they're not light like the pillows.
So the shift of not only do you move the whole MaxPAC, maximum power and core, not only do you move the whole MaxPAC, but the weight distribution shifts inside. So everywhere you go, it's more. So your core really has to pull you up and really dig in with every exercise. So you're always getting an ab exercise. You're always getting core strengthening through grounding through your feet, pulling in and really manipulating with the grip. The whole fun of it is in the squeeze. It's the grip. I don't know if you can see closely, but look at the muscle work through the forearm alone, which travels through the entire body and through the lats. Squeeze it and just, I don't know if I'm in the camera or not, but
yeah,
it's just squeezing it will activate multiple muscles at once. Yeah. And then you go. Right? Right. That's the whole key to it. And they come in fun colors. I have motivational words embossed in them: strength, endurance, integrity, and commitment. The reason I put those words, those are my value words that I live by. So strength isn't just your muscle, your bicep, right? It isn't just the physical. The strength of you is who you are as a human being on this planet. And endurance isn't just how far you can run, but can you work hard and have perseverance and dedication to make it to your goals and endure hardship, and like the military, come home alive. You make it, right? And integrity is the truth and honesty with which you live, even when nobody's looking. It's who you are. And commitment is your promise, your oath, your vow to yourself, your family, God, country, that you live who you say you are. Like your actions match your words. Because from what you said on your last morning podcast chat is anyone can be honest at any time if they want to. We can all be honest if we choose to. And when you look at it, when you work out, maybe you'll do one more. Maybe you'll try a little bit harder. Maybe you'll be more dedicated to yourself and to your workout and to your health or to your journey or to everything that you do. So it's very personal to me. I signed my company and my name on the back to promise the user that this is a unbelievable fitness product that can really help build muscle and burn fat and shred you in a safe and effective manner. And you would really get greater results in less time because so many muscles are being activated all at once. So by the time you squeeze and push and squeeze and pull, you work the force in both directions equally. So if I'm going to squeeze and press forward, I'm going to press as far as I can to the farthest range of motion and make more space in the back. And then when I pull back, I'm going to pull back into it. So I've effectively worked the front and the back of the body in one full range of motion while I'm squeezing it to death. Right? So when I use my fingers, this is also great for arthritis, which I have. I've got a lot of birthdays. There's a lot. And, through heredity, my fingers have some arthritis and some calcium deposits. So my squeezing them has been very therapeutic to keep synovial fluid and my joints moving and my fingers strong. And especially for the military, since you got to go save your guy and you got to pull him in the Humvee or pull him in the helicopter or you got to pull him in the boat. The heaviest person is them far away and you have to use your core and your grip to get them. So when we practice the farthest range of motion with the heaviest at the end, pulling in with all your strength and with your grip strength and wrist and forearm, all the way to the shoulder and the lats and the traps and the chest, it builds such muscles in a very succinct way. And I've just, over the last 2 years it's not even 2 years yet. I've been working on them for 10 years in my garage with plastic and duct tape. And now I have a professional grade patent pending trademark product. So I'm really proud of myself, if I can say that honestly. I worked so hard to bring a dream to life and to bring a product to market, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I only was going to do this if I believed in it. And the results I've seen and the ease with which it works and the comfortable grip that it has, metal's hard and it's sometimes uncomfortable to hold. And not to say anything bad about any other piece of equipment, but for an example, as a comparison, when you hold a dumbbell, I don't have it with me, but it sits in the cup of your hand and the balls are evenly weighted. Mm-hmm. So that's all you get. And you can't squeeze into the metal, right? So It doesn't change distribution. Mm-hmm. And it's the same weight anywhere you go, except for, where you put the force. But the weight itself doesn't change. Mm-hmm. But the MaxPAC, because of the material inside, it will shift. And if you're going down, it's pulling down harder. And if you're pulling back behind you, it's pulling you back behind you. So you really always have to use all your muscles in the core. And it's truly a lot of fun. And there's thousands of exercises on Facebook and the website and Hammer Health and Fitness. That's my company, the YouTube channel with the videos. And so I invite you to check it out and see if you like them.
Absolutely. I just even with me using them, when I'm like in the bathroom and I'm going to reach for something, I can feel my core engaged. And before using that, I didn't feel that. So that's pretty exciting to me.
It's music to my ears when I hear the results from using them. Mm-hmm. That is just fills my heart with so much joy, because for me, your health is the most important thing. And we live in this miraculous machine called the human body, and it needs to be strong and vibrant and able to carry you for 100 years to all your adventures, right? Mm-hmm. And your feet take you everywhere you want to go, seriously. So, but no one ever goes to the gym and goes, I'm going to exercise my feet. Everything you do with the MaxPAC, standing on them and balancing on them and massaging them, you actually strengthen from the bottom up, your toes, your arches, your Achilles tendon, right? And it transfers all the way through the core. So when I see that people are having so much fun, first of all, it's a fun way to work out, but it is kick ass. And let me tell you something, I can really make it so hard that it helps, add to the PT protocol tests for military when they have to pass their PT test. Because if you check out some of the military videos, like I hang people's ankles in their TRX strap. So they're suspended. They're not even on the ground. Mm-hmm. And then I squeeze red one, the 8-pound or the 16 in between their quads. So their legs are on fire and it it pulls you down even further. Yeah. And then I have them with 2 under their hands. So they're not even stable on the ground to do a push-up. So they're pushing through the 2 under their hands, the 2 red ones. And then I got a 24-pound on their back. So they can't sway. They can't open their legs because they'll drop everything and fall down. And let me tell you something. I got guys that flip tank tires, right? Mm-hmm. 4. They're like, holy crap, what is this? And I'm like, yes. Me kind of, I got it, right? Yeah. So, and they're just, it's a different shift of balance and finesse. Mm-hmm. Because we're really dealing with fascia on the muscle. Fascia is like your connective tissue that's throughout your body, and it holds structurally your muscles intact and protects them. But you also want to train the strength and flexibility and pliability of your fascia so that your muscles have room to really move and contract and expand, safely. So this really taps into a lot of fascia work as well. So it's an added bonus. But it gets to every single body part. And your eyelashes even work because you're sweating them.
Yes, right? Yes. That's the other thing too. My grip has improved. So what, because we have different populations that will check into this, and what have you found, or what have people shared with you that has been the biggest benefit, or some of your favorite benefits or stories that you've gotten from clients with respect to like their health and wellness? I imagine some of it with improved strength comes improved confidence, and so just share some of those things.
Totally, confidence. Mm-hmm. So I have one personal client now, and I always say they're students actually because we're all learning, and she's 64. Mm-hmm. I met her 10 years ago. We connected and worked out for a little while, and then she had some things go on, and then I get a call 10 years later. She remembers me and wants to come back and start training, and now I have the MaxPACs. And, when you're a little bit past menopause and your muscles are atrophying and you're getting a little bit of a tummy and the muffin top and you're feeling a little bit sluggish, it was really a challenge for her.
Mm-hmm.
And now, after about 3-4 months working together with MaxPAC, and of course she has a set, she's shredded. She's got muscles. She's got abs. She feels so wonderful. And to watch, here's the thing for me, is I get to be a part of this journey. It's so yummy for me to see them love themselves again, see them go, yay me, I did this. Most of the time they go, oh, what is this? This looks really hard. And I go, just try, see how it, experiment with it. And then they're so surprised at themselves. One, because they had a very limited belief that they thought they couldn't do it. Mm-hmm. And I said, boom, we just dashed that, right? Mm-hmm. And look what you did beyond that. Not only did you just do it, you nailed it, right? Mm-hmm. And then I say to them this, because this is what's really important after that, is how many other limited beliefs do you have that are not true, that are keeping you from doing exactly this? Because now you know that you don't really have the not, I can't. Instead of saying, oh, no, I don't know, I can't, just go, how cool, let's try. Mm-hmm. And your energy shifts. And people think that they're doing something brand new. This is another catch, is they think they're doing something brand new they haven't ever done. But they forget that they brought 30, 40, 50, 60 years of experience of whatever else they already know with them. And they're just tweaking a little bit.
Yeah.
It's not brand new. You know how to stand. You know how to breathe. You know how to pick something up. So now we're going to just dial it down a little more, right?
Yeah.
And then they're surprised. And then they want to be perfect the very first time they've never done anything before. And I go, look, if you were a heart surgeon, I said, here, do open heart surgery right now and give you a scalpel. What'd you do? You got to go to school. You got to give your brain a chance to boot up the information and let the body feel it out. And then it works. It always works. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it brings them over the edge of doubt and into the realm of, yes, I can. Mm-hmm. That's the best gift, because you could take that everywhere in your life. So it isn't just that their body is stronger and they lost a few pounds and they're eating better and they're sleeping better and they're pooping better and they're happier. All that's great. They take the joy everywhere else. Mm-hmm. Their family, their friends, their children, their coworkers, strangers on the street. They just radiate this glow of love and joy and confidence. Mm-hmm. And that's really what health is. You live in radiant health. You're not slogging along waiting for doom, right? You are just have at it. Like my favorite saying, yum it up. Yeah. Yum it up, because why not? Mm-hmm. Life is tough and bad, and there's a lot of bad shit that happens out there. I'm sorry if I could say that.
Okay.
And it's true. But we can let it crumple us up under the covers, or we can say, no, that doesn't define us. Mm-hmm. So no matter where we've come from, it isn't where we have to go to. And you can always choose that path forward. You are worth it. You are beautiful, and you are supposed to be here on this planet. You are a gift from God, and you have your own golden nugget of specialness that's so unique. And the real job, besides being a trainer or a doctor or a teacher or underwater basket weaver, the real job is to love your life and all that's in it. God gives you some peeps, good and bad. They're your lesson givers. They're your friends. They're your soulmates. They're the people that come along with you and leave along the way too, because they are on their own adventures as well. But the real job is on the very last day, and God goes, hey, babe, I'm watching you. Did you love it? Yes, it was friggin' awesome. I did this, and I climbed that, and I achieved this, and I effed up really, really bad over here. But look what I did, and I found my grounding. I worked that out, and I pushed myself through it. And now I'm over here. I loved it so much. Thank you. I hope I did you proud. Can I try it again next time? Right? The answer should be close to that. And that's a life well lived and a life well loved. And if your body is sick, tired, or broken, you can't go do all that. Mm-hmm. And that's why health is so important to me. That's why having a strong, healthy body. Listen, you don't need to be twiggy, and you don't need to be a model, and you don't need to do, 1,000,000 miles of Olympian, knuckle dragging, heavy duty CrossFit stuff. I'm not saying that's bad either, but you don't need to kill yourself. You just need to move joyfully every day. Your body is meant for movement and life force. And you just have to move it and pick up something a little heavier than your fork or your toothbrush every day and jiggle it up inside so it doesn't get scooped and gooped. like collection and coagulation. Right? Take up like a salad dressing bottom, get all the seasoning off the bottom. There's Andreaisms, but you want to really shake it up. Shake it up, baby. Who sings that? Take it up, baby. No.
Shaking a baby.
I know that sounds funny, but if you look at your life with joy and look at how much good there is out there, and you create it, you are a part of it, and you share it, and you pass that forward, you light up the world. We need some more sunshine. We need some more light. There's enough bad. And we can decide to be a better human being for ourselves and for the world because we can. I mean, that's the job. Right? You're given all these sets of tools and all these dreams and creative insights and talents. Everybody's got something. And if you don't know what it is, keep looking, keep digging, keep trying, because it's there. And here's the answer on how you'll know. It makes you happy. You would do it for free. It's something fun. I always know people are like slogging on a day job, but then they go play music or they paint or they do, pottery, or they do, like I did health and fitness when I was doing mortgage forms. Right? But eventually somewhere in your life, you have this shift of consciousness that you like, I'm not slogging anymore. I want more for myself. I want greater potential and prosperity and soul purpose. And everybody's got that. And somewhere in your life, something will kick you in the butt and make you do it, because that's what the universe and God and your special being, or whatever belief that is for you, that's beautiful. You're supposed to go do it. And if you miss it, it's okay. Maybe you'll get it next time. And that's why we have a lot of chances in a few other lives. And if you've ever been in that realm for a little bit, you might have experienced some of your past ones. I have. So that's why I say that. And they're pretty cool. But you're in this one now. Be all in this one now. Right? And I always want to say this in the positive. So instead of saying don't give up, keep dreaming big. Right? Keep going. I'm doing this. I am. It's one of my biggest favorite things. I am. I have a bracelet that just goes, I am. That's, then you put in whatever adjective you want, because the am is it. Right?
Yep.
Okay. I just chatted your whole ear off.
It is all good. You shared what I was hoping you would share. So you shared how the MaxPAC is changing people's lives.
Yes.
And from all age ranges, right? All
ranges.
walks of life.
Right.
Seasoned people to military people to midlife people like me. Right?
I'm speaking right from it, right? Even children, they're safe for families and homes. They won't break your tile. They won't dent your wood. They won't, I've dropped a million times on my feet, metal. That's why I wanted something that was soft-sided. They're hypoallergenic. They wash up easy with soap and water or a spritz of 409. So in COVID, you sneeze on it, it won't get into the fabric, and then it's terrible. You just sanitize it. There was a wet wipe with sanitizer, and it's good, right? And so I had a lot of check boxes for this product. The hardest thing for me now is getting it out there where people can learn a new way of fitness that they haven't ever heard about this product, right? So that's why Maximum Power and Core, that's why I named it the MaxPAC, is so that we can have so many different age groups. I have kids working this. I even use the big aqua. I didn't even get a chance to get that for you. The big, I got to stand up to lift it up. The big one, I've used it as a booster seat for my niece who comes over with her daughter, so it won't fall off my kitchen chair. And they love it. And then I put a whole bunch on the floor, and they hop on it like hopscotch and lily pads, and they jump and they practice agility and balance and flexibility, and they love it. And exercise is not what they're doing. Playing is what they're doing. And they are exercising and playing. They don't even know it. And they're strengthening their foot and their ankle and their balance and their confidence. Just go. Kids, just go have fun, right? And then I say to myself, where did we lose that along the way? Just because we have mortgage payments and groceries and laundry to
All
do.
the adulting.
Right? All the adulting. And I know you have to sort of do that, but geez, you know,
Yeah.
have some fun with what you're doing. So really from kids, and I have a few teenagers too that I'm working out with. I have, like you said, some middle-aged moms and women in menopause. And that's a number one thing too for menopause.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I had to plug my laptop in.
Okay. So I'm going to confess in front of all your people here. I'm 59 years old. I am in menopause, and I am in probably one of my best years of shape ever. And I say that with love for you because everyone can be strong and healthy in their own way. And when you're in menopause, we lose a lot of muscle mass, probably 8 to 10% every year after 30. Mm-hmm. And then when we slow down, you need to have muscles because it helps move the bones and get you going around. So when you're over 40, 50, 60, and you're in menopause, lean muscle mass is probably the best counteractive positive thing you can do that stimulates and helps balance your hormones. Maybe a little extra vitamin D, maybe check your thyroid, get a full blood workup, right? Eat maybe maybe you might need more B vitamins. You check with your physician or your holistic practitioner. But I promise you, as soon as you start working out, all that wackadoo hormone imbalance settles down. You sleep better, you poop better, you feel better. Because lean muscle changes a lot of chemistry in the body. I'm not going to get all the science of that, but it changes a lot of chemistry where your immune system is boosted, your cognitive function is better, your uptake of nutrients is better, your germ fighting is better, your sleep is better, and you just feel better. It leans out the body and you burn more calories at rest with lean muscle. So you don't need to do hours of running. In fact, too much overtraining in menopause, believe it or not, is counterproductive because it spews cortisol, your fight or flight hormone. And that's very acidic and very inflammatory in the body, as you know. Mm-hmm. And then the body doesn't like all that cortisol floating around in the bloodstream, so it's going to suck it up and pack it in a fat cell, which is your internal garbage can. That's what a fat cell is. If there's toxicity in there and it doesn't like it, run it off and pee it off and poop it off or work it out, your body goes, let's pack it over here. Mm-hmm. Get it out. So if you're overtraining and spewing cortisol and really overtaxing your adrenals, it's more of an adrenal issue. Maybe some ashwagandha, maybe some holy basil, maybe some vitamin D, and some weight training. That 3, 5, 8 pounds, it doesn't need to be killer. But if you do that a little bit every day, 5-10 minutes, I'd rather you do 5-10 minutes every day than once a week for an hour. Mm-hmm. Because the consistency is what will really change your body, and that'll really help balance your hormones. It's exercise and, of course, good nutrition. If you're driving through a yucky fast food place, there you go. The grease and the yuck is just not going to help you.
Can't really out-train your diet.
No. You feed your cells when you feed yourselves at an atomic molecular level, right? Nutrient-dense live food. It's really, people make it so complicated, but if you stopped eating commercial frankenfood and just ate real food, you would feel better. And go for a walk in the sunshine, talk to God, pet a dog, kiss people, hold hands. I know it's hard with COVID, but if you're with your peeps already that are good and you're safe, have at it.
I love it. Well, we have a minute and a half left.
Oh my gosh.
Is there anything that you would like to share, promote? Do you have any workshops coming up? I know you do online training as well as in-person training.
Yes.
So is anything that you would like to share for whenever someone happens upon this video and they want to get in touch with you? I will have your links in the description below and on YouTube.
Thank you, honey. Thank you. The MaxPAC for the website, TheMaxPAC, themaxpac.com. And I have the MaxPAC on Facebook, MaxPAC on Instagram. Hammer Health and Fitness is actually my company, and there's a YouTube channel on Hammer Health and Fitness. Hit some videos, and you'll see more MaxPAC training. So here I'm going to make this offer real quick before we go. If you do order it and we ship them to you, or you live locally and you want to come pick them up with me, I will offer you a whole hour free training so you can learn to use it directly with me. For those who are watching this video, just put Nikki on your thing. And we can Skype, we can WhatsApp, we can Zoom call, so I can personally work with you when you get your new set.
I love that. That is perfect because it's so different and so new. It can be very helpful to have a little bit of guidance in the beginning.
Yeah.
So that's a really great offer. Thank you for that, Andrea.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm so happy to be here with you, sweetie. I really love it. Love it. Thank you.
You're welcome. I just wanted everyone to meet you and see your energy and learn the story behind the MaxPAC and the heart behind the MaxPAC, because it is really a really revolutionary device. Training
product. It's a new piece of gym equipment. It's new.
Yes, I love it.
It's going to be everywhere. Everywhere there's a dumbbell, a weight plate, or a kettlebell, there's going to be a MaxPAC. It's going to be a MaxPAC for maximum power and core.
I love it. I love it. Awesome sauce. Well, Miss Love, I really appreciate your time and your expertise and you sharing your knowledge and energy with everyone.
Thank you.
Anyone who catches this video later, thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing this video as well. Make sure you like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Click the bell so that you know when we share new posts and new videos. And we look forward to seeing you on the next Tips Over Tea. It'll be this Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Thanks again for tuning in. Make sure you like, subscribe, and click the bell to be notified anytime we upload a new video or go live. And we'll see you next time.